Alright, here's your first standard run on Friday. If you hear a weird noise in the background, it's my puppy chewing on a bone. He's kind of close to the iPad, so. What a good boy doing those weaves. Oh, that's right, he went around that jump. It's going to be hard for me to see why, because the A-frame's in the way. It sucks filming in the barn, because it's so hard to see anything. He's so happy. A cute boy. A good boy. Ew. Alright. So, you didn't really show any of a turn here. Your path kind of veers a little bit away right here, but here he is. Look at how early he's taking off. So he lands from the tire, he takes one good stride, and he takes off, okay? So he's got, I would say he probably has a bigger stride than Jimmy and Zeke. So your timing, you're going to have to be even earlier with your timing, because he needed to know he was going this way right now. And you're forward, 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 forward. Now you're turning, okay? And if you, I mean, it's hard to see the strides in between the jumps. So what I do is I say, okay, when my dog is right here between the tire and that jump, I'm going to signal the turn. Instead of trying to look for the strides, because I have a hard time. I can do it if I really focus on it, but I have a hard time doing it too. So I pick more of a location of where my dog is, and then what do I need to do when my dog is there, okay? Get him back. Do a nice rear there. He seems to have good contacts. So you could have just, while he's coming down, just do a front cross and get it out of the way, and then you don't have to do rear the chute. But it's not that big of a deal. Very minor critique. He doesn't read the rear in the chute, but that's because, look, he's in the chute, and now you're crossing behind him. So he can't see you. He probably can't hear you at this point. So you needed to send him, which you're trying to do, and then cut right behind him, like right now. But you kind of wait a little too long. So he doesn't read that. But that gives you more time to get to the weaves anyways. And he does weaves good. First try. Do a good job there. He's going kind of wide. I wouldn't worry about it. We don't want to crank him down when he's so young. But you still want to be consistent with how you're going to cue a turn, okay? And so you're kind of decelerating, but you're not. Your shoulders are forward and your motion is still forward. So don't weaken those natural cues that he's going to follow, okay? So you don't. I don't want you to start obsessing about turns and trying to make them all like super tight or anything. That's not what I'm saying. But I want you to think about turning cues, and this is a turn. It's like a 90-degree turn, so he needs a little bit more than what you gave him there. Okay, does the teeter good? And then he goes around that jump, and I can't tell you why, because I can't see it. Sorry. And take him back and try to get him to do the jump. But then he's... So sometimes with these tunnel discriminations, people it's hard to tell what you're doing, because he cut in front of you, I think, to go take the broad jump. I don't even think it's anything you did. But just in general with these tunnel discriminations, people tend to get kind of worried about them, when really you just need to run at the right tunnel entrance. In this particular case. But anyway, I don't know that you really did anything here to send him to the broad. I think he just saw it and saw the dog walk over there. I don't know. He's young and goofy. Never could get him in the tunnel. That's all right. And I'm not going to worry about that because your flow is all messed up. So, whatever. We're not going to worry about it. And he does a good stop here. And you take the time to do the front. That's good. Very good. Mark those contacts. You want to keep them. And the end was beautiful.